What is high mental performance? This might be something that you have never heard of. And in this video, I just want to give you a quick explanation of what exactly it is, why in the heck I'm talking about it, and how you can get to this peak state of performance. So let's start with what it actually is. High mental performance is your ability and your tendency to perform at or near your maximum potential. But your maximum potential of what? Your maximum potential for learning and growth. So taking the new ideas from the experiences and the knowledge you absorb so that you can take better actions in the future, so that you can create new ideas in the future. High mental performance also involves your ability to take efficient and effective action. Jeff Bezos is very good at this. Bill Gates is good at this. Steve Jobs was good at this. They always took massive action. But it wasn't just random actions that had no real effect. They knew the most effective actions to take. A high mental performer knows exactly what actions they could take that take them in the right direction. Another key characteristic of high mental performance is creativity. The creation of new ideas, or variations on existing ideas that can help you or your business so that you can reach prosperity faster, so that you can reach your goals faster. Steve Jobs had a clear vision of what he wanted. This creativity doesn't have to be constant. You don't have to be thinking of ideas left and right, but it's okay if you do. Steve Jobs had one clear vision that he wanted to accomplish. And then the other ideas that he came up with were branched out of this so that he could accomplish this great thing. That's another key characteristic of high mental performance. Another key characteristic is efficiency. You need to be time efficient. Everyone has the same amount of time in a day. Every single person has 24 hours. So why are some people able to accomplish 10 times more than other people, 100 times, 1,000,000 times more than other people around them? It has to do with your time efficiency and the actions you take. Hard work is only hard work. Hard work doesn't produce results. Now, I'm not saying that hard work isn't important. Hard work is important. But you also have to examine the work that you're doing. You're not going to make $1,000,000 or $1,000,000,000 flipping burgers all day. If you want to do hard work, make sure you're doing the right type of work. You always have to think about the actions that you're taking and how it fits into the bigger picture. One, really helpful habit that you might find beneficial is this. The first thing you want to do, write down your overall goal. Maybe you want to make $100,000 next year. Maybe you want to own 20 fast food chains. Maybe you want to be a very successful real estate investor. You want to be a billionaire. So write this down as your goal. Typically, when I do this, I write it down 3 times. Repetition is just a good way to really cement it. Then, what you want to do every single day after writing these goals is create a list of 5 essential actions for you to do throughout the day. And the key is, these actions need to take you closer to this goal. The more you start getting into this habit, the more you start doing it and visualizing your goals and what you want to do, the easier it is for your mind to come up with ideas and see a clear path towards the goal you want to create. And I just touched on it a little bit, the visualization of your goals. This is also something very important because a huge portion of your brain speaks in terms of pictures and visualizations. So when you give it clear pictures or visualizations to strive for, like right now I can be, imagining the Swiss Alpines, I can feel the snow, something like that. And then I think about, why is this my goal? Why do I want it to be that way? Well, when you do this, you give your brain a chance to start thinking of ideas, to start thinking of a clear path to get to that point. You can do this with any goals. Monetary goals, relationship goals, social goals, goals for your business, all these different things. Visualization is a key characteristic of high mental performers. Then you got to figure out how to fit everything in. So doing the 5 essential actions every single day really helps you to do this. Now you might be asking yourself, 5 actions, that's not enough. Think about it. It might be bigger than you think. If they're specific and focused, you do 5 actions a day, that's 35 actions a week. Assuming 30 days in a month, that's 150 actions a month. Then every year, that's 1,800 actions per year. 1,800. That is a huge amount of action. Imagine what you can do in a year. Imagine what you can do in 10 years when you take 18,000 action steps towards a bigger goal. If you do this, there's no way that you can't get at least a little closer to your goals. And most likely, you'll be very, very close to your goals. If not, you'll have already achieved them. So that's another key characteristic of high mental performance. I just want to talk a little bit about your ability to learn and grow. This is another very important part of high mental performance, and it comes in two parts. First is the actual knowledge that you're learning. So first, going out there to try to learn the knowledge. So it could be from books, it could be from mentors, it could be from schools, courses. There's so many opportunities for you to learn out there today. But that's not the only part. The other part of high mental performance is looking in at yourself and thinking about, how could I do this better? How could I do that better? Or, in terms of what you're learning, how could I have learned that faster? How could I have processed that information in my brain to make it encode a little faster so that I wouldn't have to spend more time trying to learn that? Or, the best case scenario, so that it becomes an automatic habit, so that if you focus just a little bit on the information, it encodes automatically. You can create new thinking and learning habits that allow you to do that. And for me, this is the first step that I really took to turning myself into a high mental performer. And for the other people that I work with, maybe you, if I work with you, this will be the first step that I take you through, is your processing of information, the thinking and learning habits you have that allow you to learn information and apply it to your life. Another key tenet of high mental performers is also involved with the information that you learn. So you learn it on one hand, then on the other hand, you also have to make sure that you implement the knowledge that you're learning. Knowledge is potential power. If you don't apply it to your life, if you don't apply it to your business, to your relationships, to your social life, to everything, then it's wasted. You need to figure out ways to put the information that you're learning into action. There's a simple way that I do this. First, let's say if I'm reading or taking a course or something, every 20 to 30 minutes or so, I'll take a short break. And in this short break, I'll write a quick summary of the most important things that I've learned. Then, here's the kicker. Here is the important part that I want you to do. Make a list of 10 potential ideas that you could implement into your life or your business that could possibly improve it or change it. But the key is, it has to be related and kind of build off of the information that you learned. Then, you want to try to put these action items into action. You want to turn them into reality. This gets your mind in the habit of creating new ideas, of connecting existing ideas together. And it's a very, very powerful habit that I promise if you practice it, you will see a ton of benefit. So in conclusion, high mental performance is going to allow you to perform at your highest level. It's going to allow you to enjoy the things that you do, and so that you can do them effectively. It'll keep you motivated, and it'll keep you learning and growing. If you become a high mental performer, imagine how much you could learn and accomplish in the next year. Then in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Just imagine it right now. Picture if you start learning 10 times faster, taking 10 times the action, 10 times the creativity, how much more you will accomplish in that period of time. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you learned a lot about high mental performance. And if you're interested, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with the latest tips, tricks, techniques, and news with how I can help you to be your best self. So please subscribe below, and please let me know what you think about high mental performance and any possible questions you have. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video.